Welcome to CrashRacer. Today we're playing Wreckfest and we're back with some more multiplayer online racing. Today is going to be 4 A-class races. Today's first race then is going to be at the Big Valley Speedway Figure of 8 circuit, and I've chosen to race in the Rocket RX, 12 laps around here then. 14 of us in the race. Looks like we've got a real mixture of other vehicles that the other drivers are using. I'm quite happy to hang back a little bit at the start. 12 laps around here is a long way. Of course, high chance of getting your car damaged on this track with the crossover, so I wouldn't be surprised if at least some of these 14 cars don't make it to the end. Need to do whatever we can to make sure we're not one of them. A lot of cars already come a bit of a cropper. Stock car in front is doing a decent job of getting through the field, and we nearly got spun there, so just had to back out there. Best just to brake and let the other car come through rather than keep the accelerator down and get spun round. Leaders pulled a bit of a gap, maybe 6 seconds up to the leader, but hopefully we'll have a chance to catch them up. We're in sort of the main pack behind. There's a big bunch of cars here now, up into 7th place, right in the middle of this group, as we cross the line for the start of the 4th lap then. 4 cars immediately ahead of us. A little bit of a gap back to 9th place now. Just far ahead so that they can't whack us as we brake into some of these corners, which is good. Get up the inside of the stock car now and past the Razor on the inside. Right, I need to take this corner quickly so I don't get hit. Didn't see anyone shooting through the bottom of the screen, so yeah, I think at the moment everyone is... Oh, I was going to say everyone in general in this little group is at the moment focusing on trying to get themselves around the track as fast as possible, so they're not focusing on trying to take anyone out. But of course, the longer the race goes on, the more likely that is to change. We're still on 100 health at the moment, not taking any real damage, which is good. And we can slip around the back of that one as well. We're up into 3rd place now, right behind 2nd, and we're up the inside and up into 2nd place. They've done a great job of cutting back underneath and taking that place back though. The leader's only about 3 seconds ahead, so that's them just in the distance round the corner. Quick glance at the map as we come through. Start of lap 8 then. Getting down towards the business end of the race now. Oh, a couple of cars here. Yeah, just saw the 2 cars coming, managed to just hesitate to time it to go through the middle. And 2nd place didn't time it quite as well and got taken out, so we're up into 2nd. Right, can we chase down the leader in these last couple of laps? There they are just ahead. Really need to start pushing now. That car on the inside, yeah, I could see that car on the inside was going to be up to mischief and try and take us out. They're badly damaged, so hopefully they're going to get wrecked before us, but they are really holding us up, and that has allowed that Razor to sneak up into 2nd place. Still the health bar looking very good for ourselves. Last few laps then. Leader has pulled a bit ahead. That car did just hold me up. It wasn't ideal. Can we sneak up the inside here? We'll try to shove our way through. Didn't quite work though. That's given them a small lead, but we can close up again around this corner. Clear on the crossover. Watch that car on the outside. Final lap then, and we're up the inside. They no doubt are going to try and cut back underneath. I'm going to try and cover it though, carry as much speed as we can, and this is going to be close on the crossover. We're through though. I think second is through as well though, so they're still right behind us, and here they come trying to sneak up the inside. Again trying to carry as much speed as I can. They're turning us, I'm turning against it. We've both been hit on the crossover. We are backwards. I'm going to try and reverse. Can we get over the finish line? Yes, a nice reverse finish there. Hadn't got time really to reset or spin the car around, so the quickest way I could get over that finish line was just reverse, and that's managed to get us a second place, and we did get the fastest lap of the race as well. On to today's second race then, and for this one we're at the Dirt Devil Stadium. Going to use a slightly different choice of vehicle than I'd normally go for this track, and we're going to go with Bugzilla. It's not a bad choice though. Of course, with the high ride height and the big wheels, it handles some of these bumps pretty well. Just got to try and keep it straight while there's all these cars around us bumping us. Massive crash there. We've managed to avoid it though. I'm going to go over to the right hand side here, not that I don't think I had much choice, as if you've watched my videos before when I've raced on this track, you know I prefer that right hand path. Not the quickest way, but it is certainly the safest way, and we have had a pretty good first lap, off and away in first place. Nice rhythm over these bumps here on the left. Second place right in behind us. Take a look in a bit once we get on the straight where they are. Yep, there they are right behind us as we cross the line for the start of the third lap. Interestingly, that was my best lap, and it flashed up in yellow, but then I noticed it immediately changed to green, so I've got a feeling we set the best lap, but second place then probably immediately beat it, but they have just disappeared or dropped back on the map, so I think they got caught up, made a mistake or hit another car or something. Either way, we have now got a big lead as we come round for the halfway stage and the start of the fourth lap. Whoa! Okay, that was probably what hit the second place car, that going around the opposite way. Coming into a few back markers as well now. And it's all going well so far, but especially on this section here, it's so easy to make a big mistake or even a little mistake and get heavily punished for it. A lot of cars crashed here. The battle bus is causing chaos. We have come through fairly unscathed, and of course those vehicles that are trying to chase us down have now got to get through that section as well, and can, yeah, look at that, the times back to them suddenly shot up, probably as they got to that chaos of all the cars littering the track. So we are 7-8 seconds ahead and doing a good job so far of avoiding that battle bus every time we go round. Well, that's a massive jump, and we are over. Can I hold it on four wheels just about? Right, can we get back up on the track? We've got plenty of time, we don't have to rush. It's cost us a bit of time, but we're still okay. And we, whoa, again we've managed to avoid the oncoming battle bus as we start the final lap. It seems though, even though they're driving round the wrong way and obviously hitting a lot of cars, they're not really swerving or aiming for other cars, they're just driving the opposite way, and if you're unfortunate enough not to see them or get out of the way quick enough, then you're going to be in trouble. Here they are now, they're blocking the road. Hopefully we can squeeze through. Yeah, that was lucky. If we'd have got snarled up there, that could have really cost us, because the gap has dropped back quite significantly to second place, but we are nearly across the line, so it's fine. There's second place just in the distance, but we are going to grab the win in this one, and we've got the bug of losing the back wheels on the Bugzilla as we cross the line. And we did actually get the fastest lap. I wondered if second was going to grab it, but yeah, trophy runner in second and third place. On to today's third race then, and for this one we're at the Pine Hills Raceway, and I've switched to use the Hammerhead RS in this one. 14 of us in the race, 6 laps around here. Let's see what the fun's going to be like coming into this really tight right hand corner. I think I might have caused that accident. I turned in a little bit early on one of the cars and there's been an almighty crash and we've got through fairly well. That car's turning on the front of me as well, so they're going to get spun. We're up into fourth temporarily before that car there just shot straight through. But yes, that really was like one of these cases of these drivers who says, oh, I'm never involved in any accidents, I only see them all in my rear view mirror. But we have had a pretty good first lap. 5th place, 6th place fairly close and behind us. Saying that 5-6 seconds, something like that, so we can brake with ease there. A couple of cars gone wide, well one in particular went wide that took out one of the others, and that has allowed us to jump up into 3rd place behind these 2 cars in front. Leader just about visible in the distance. 4th fairly close in, so I hope they're not going to take a lunge. They have sort of thrown it up the inside a bit, not too recklessly, but fortunately just glanced the front end without taking us out. And now we've pulled up a nice gap back to them. It has allowed 1st and 2nd to pull slightly ahead. 2nd is right up with 1st place now. They've caught up with them and they are challenging to try and get past. With any luck they might slow each other down while they're fighting. We're in a bit of a pocket here at the moment in between 1st and 2nd and 4th and 5th. Try and carry as much speed around this corner as I can. I've gone much too wide into that. Managed just about to keep it out the barriers on the outside, but not the quickest way round. Car in the way. Can we get up round the outside? Hopefully they don't try and take us out. No, they're concentrating on their own race rather than taking anyone else out. First and 2nd still battling away with each other. And I think they're pulling slowly ahead. I'm not gaining at all. The back market in between us now, and again I've gone much too wide and fast around that final corner. Made a bit of a mess of that. Back marker's gone wide, so hopefully we can get away. Whoa, don't spin us. I think they were trying, but managed to, fortunately I've got plenty of track to the right of me that I could turn into. That is 2nd place ahead, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, so that car in front has dropped back from the battle. The other car has shot ahead. So there must have been some sort of coming together where that 2nd place has lost a bit of time. Can I catch them on this final lap? I think I'm going to struggle based on the laps before. They're certainly very quick. Throwing it as quick as I can into that corner. Down the hill for the final time. Let's see if I can get this right hand corner right this time. Yeah, that's better. That's how you take that corner. Let's stay well out of the way of that other car. And we are across for a 3rd place in that one. 37.3 second fastest lap for ourselves. 1st place was the fastest on track. Yeah, 1st and 2nd certainly much quicker than ourselves. Pretty happy with a 3rd place though. 4th and final race for today then, and we're back at a figure of 8 circuit. This time it's the Hilltop Stadium. Another switch of cars. This time I'm in the Speed Demon. 12 of us in the race, 12 laps as well. So again, a long way to go. So key thing to start with, try and get a good start, but most important, try not to get involved in any big crashes to begin with. I'm not going to fight for that position with the car inside. Or just sliding behind. I'm quite happy to be in 4th place at this stage. Car quite close in behind us though as well. Ooh. Car is desperately trying to spin me. In fact they've even braked to try and spin me round. It's not great. Yeah. Oh. Why would you be fighting like that over 3rd place at this point in the race? There you go. That's one way to deal with them. I think I did manage to hit them into that concrete pillar. Right, now all I've got to do is avoid them for the next 10 laps as they try and take their revenge. Good start though, up into third place. Crossover at the moment just about clear, but there was a car went just in front, so possibly even this time around the crossover is going to be coming into play. Fourth place still fairly close behind. Yeah, here comes the car on the crossover. We literally just nipped in front. Wow, that was a little bit closer than I thought it was going to be. I think we're gaining slightly on these two cars in front though, which is good news. And that is the leader just been sideswiped and taken out, so we are up into second place. That is the leader now right in front of us that's clanging the barriers on the outside. We can get a run up the inside, can we? No, not quite. But we are right in behind them. Crossover's clear again. Is that third right behind us? Yes it is. Whoa, and they're desperately trying to throw it up the inside. Is that the car that got taken out on the crossover? If it is, they've recovered very quickly. Damn, and I've hit the barriers. Come on, get out. Let's allow the car behind to come past as well as it. Yeah, overtaken on the outside. Fifth place is just behind as well. Here they come on the outside. Maybe that was the one that was in the lead. Whoa, damn, spun us round. Ah, big hit as well. Had a really good start. 1 minute I'm challenging for the lead, and then next minute I'm down in 6th place though. Shows how quickly things can change in this race. Just need to start getting hit and knocked, and yeah, before you know it, you're falling backwards. Right, can we make our way back up? Overtake some of these hammerheads that overtook us. Big hit there on the side. Nothing I could do. Once you know you're going to hit, the best thing you can do is hit square on rather than try and swerve and, you know, glance off the front or back end. Big mistake there by the hammerhead, and we are back up into 3rd place. So 1 minute we're 2nd, then we're 6th, now we're back up to 3rd. A lot of work to do though to catch up. Is that the leader or is that 2nd place? No, that was 2nd place that just veered violently across the track. I can only imagine that they went wide on that corner, hit the barrier on the outside, and it threw them back across the track, and so now we are up into 2nd place. Long way behind the leader, 7 seconds behind, something like that, but back up into 2nd. A few laps to go. Let's see if we can catch up at all. It's not that many wrecked cars I've seen yet littering the track, so I mean we're down to 10 cars. Was it 12 to start with, I think? So we're down to 10. Ideally I want as many cars on track as possible to hopefully slow the leader down. A couple of wrecked cars around that little section, but neither of those cars are really on the racing line or in the way. If anything, that gap is increasing, so they are going around really quickly. Lap round here is about, it's under 30 seconds, 28-29 seconds, so if they get, oh actually that is them coming out of ghost mode, so they have had an accident and we are suddenly right behind them. I was just going to say they were pulling out the lead, and if they'd have got to 14-15 seconds ahead, something like that, we would have been on a collision course with each other on the crossover. But yeah, they've had a crash and we are now within a couple of seconds behind them. Just over 2 laps left. Can we catch them up? Be a nice way to end this video if I could grab one more win. A couple of wrecked vehicles there. Looks like they're already starting to pull away slightly. They're definitely quicker than me on this track, but can they get round cleanly? That was a close one. I'll tell you what, they nearly got taken out there on that crossover. If that other car is still lapping at the same sort of speed that we are, this is going to be close again. Are they through? Yeah, they are. Saw that trail of smoke and wondered if they'd been hit, but I think it was just as their brakes locked up for the corner. Last lap then. Are they going to get round clean? Car behind us is about 3 seconds behind, so as long as we don't have a crash, we're going to be safe for second. Leader is going to be over the line any time now if they've got through clean. Yes, they are through. Yeah, good win. And we are going to grab second place in this final race of today's video. 28.9 seconds, fastest lap for ourselves. I'm expecting, yeah, the leader was much quicker. Yeah, almost a second quicker, so not surprising that we were going to struggle to catch them. But I hope you've enjoyed today's online racing video. If you have, please like and subscribe, and see you soon.